Okay, girls, so before I move on, there's one more thing that I want to explain. So we call this form when we have like the 3 and the parentheses a plus b, and it is affected, we call this the factorized form. So this one is factorized. And when we have opened those brackets, yes, like when the 3 is already affected, it has been distributed into the A and the B, then we call this one the expanded form. Okay, wonderful. So let's do some examples. So let's do work example 13 from your book. So it says, use the distributive law to expand the following expressions. So first I'm going to write it with red. So I have 3a plus 2. So what do I know? I know that this 3 is affecting both terms inside the brackets. So this one is going to be equal to 3a plus 6. Notice that the question says use the distributive law to expand, because this one is a factorized form and I'm expanding it, okay? So if I do, this was question A. If I do question B, so x, open brackets, x take away 5. So I'm going to ask myself, can I simplify any further what I have inside the brackets? The answer is no. So I'm going to, the x is going to affect both terms inside the brackets. So times the first one and then times the second one. So the answer is going to be, okay, what is x times x? Is going, I'm hoping that you're not saying 2x, is x squared. Remember this. This is very important. X times x is not that I have 2 times x, is x times x, which is x squared, okay? And then take away here, so it's x times 5 is going to be take away 5x. Wonderful. And that's my answer to that one. Let's do one more. So let's move this one. Okay. Also from your book. Here we go. So we have a lot of examples here. So work example 14. Great. So let's do A. It says expand the expression below and then simplify by collecting any like terms, okay? So we have A, and A says 3, x take away 5 plus 4. So I always start by thinking, can I simplify further what's inside the brackets? No, I can't. So I'm going to use the distributive law. So this one is, remember, always working downwards. So I'm going to say, okay, the 3 affects both terms. So this one is going to be equal to 3x, take away 15. And then I have plus 4. Why is that 3 not affecting that 4? Because that 4 is outside the bracket, okay? So plus 4, the 4 remains the same. And now I'm going to collect like terms. What do I have as like term? Take away 15 or negative 15 plus 4. So this one is going to be equal, the 3x remains the same. And then I have negative 15 plus 4, which is going to be equal to negative 11. Wonderful, that's A. Let's do B here. So B says 4, open brackets, 3x plus 4 plus 7x plus 12. Okay, good. So again, can I simplify any further where I have inside the brackets? Notice that I'm following BITMAS. I'm using order of operations. I'm first trying to solve what is inside the bracket. No, I can't, so I have to use the distributive law here. So this one is going to be equal to 4 times 3 is equal to 12x plus 4 times 4 is 16. Then what is outside the brackets remains the same. And then I'm going to highlight like terms. Wonderful. And now I'm going to solve 12 plus 7 is 19x, plus 16 plus 12 is going to be equal to 28. And there you go. Good. Let's do C here. So C says 2x, open brackets, 3y, plus 3, close brackets, plus 3x, open brackets, y plus 1. Girls, in this point of the video, I recommend that you pause and try to do it and see if you get the same answer as me and the same process as me once you have solved it, okay? It's a good way of starting to try your understanding of what we have been covering, okay? Good, so let's do it here. So I tried to solve what is inside this bracket. I can't because they're not like terms, and what about this bracket? I can't either. So now I have to start using distributive law. So this one goes into this one and affects also this one, and this one affects this one and also this one. Great. So let's do it. So 2x times 3y is going to be equal to 6. Remember that is a good idea to always write your polynomials in alphabetical order. So x, y plus 6x. Now, what do I have on this side? 3x plus, times y, so plus 3xy. And then 3x plus times 1 plus 3x. Wonderful. Now let's look at like terms. So xy, and then I have here x and x. So this one is going to be equal to 9xy plus 9x. And that's done. Wonderful. Let's do question D here. Okay, question D says 4x, open brackets, 2x, take away 1, take away 3, open brackets, 2x, take away 1. Okay, let's do it. So 4x times 2x is equal to 8x. Sorry, I just jumped into it right away without verbalizing what I was thinking. So inside the brackets, I cannot simplify it. Here inside the brackets, I cannot simplify either. So now I'm going to use distributive law. So affects this one and affects this one, and then green affects this one and affects this one. There you go. So the first term is 4x times 2x, which is 8x squared. Why? Because I have an x here and another x here, okay? Now take away 4x times 1, agree? Now I have negative 3 times 2x, that will be negative 6x. And then I have negative 3 times negative 1, that's going to be positive 3. Wonderful. Now, like terms, so I have this one and I don't have any other x squared. Notice that I have here only have x to the power of 1, only have one x here, so this one and these ones are the same, and the other one that I will have is this one. Okay, great. So so the first one I leave it as it is, and then negative 4 take away 6x is going to be equal to negative 10x. Remember that if you cannot do it like this, you need to use your number line. That's perfectly fine. And then plus 3. Good. And that will be my answer for my last one. So you're ready to do your exercises. I think this is a lot of fun. So have fun doing your questions, girls. Thank you for watching.